Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we just had one landmark to pick up. Unfortunately, there are many giants in between us and that landmark, and many Brontos too, just so many Brontos. Getting triggered by combat. It wasn't pleasant. It really wasn't pleasant. After that dragon fight that we did yesterday that took me like 40 minutes, I would like to remind you, it took me like 40 minutes, pardon me, to finish that fight. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I just want to grab this. I just want to grab this. Let me grab this. No, shit. Shit on it. God damn you. How dare. At least it's just one. Aenor, you've got it. There you go. Whoa, Nelly. Come on. Get in there. Oh, and down goes Cowl. I hate giants so damn much. God damn it. It's just one landmark. It's just one landmark, please. God damn. There we go, just in time. And a scream. And a bam. Oh no, please don't come over here. Please don't come over here. You know what? I'm just not gonna look at it. If I don't look over there, maybe that giant won't come over here. We might get lucky. Over this way. Let's all fight over here. Back. And then guard up. Once I'm done with this landmark, literally the only thing we'll have left to do is do the red Jenny caches. That's it. That's all we'll have left. Oh, get in there. Oh, he's about to get triggered. He's about to, because Solus is so close to him. Yep. God damn it. I have no words. I just have no words. Why does this keep happening? Got up. And spinny spin. Ooh. Oh, he's pissed that we threw him halfway across the map. Got up. Ooh, Nelly. We have no potions. We have no potions. We have guard for right now. Keep on it. One of them's almost down. Excuse you, dickhead. Spinny spin. Oh, spinny spin. Got up. There we go. Come on. Beat him. Beat him to death. I did set my timer going, didn't I? Please tell me I did. Yes, I did. Good job, past me. That's right. Just keep flinging giants across the map. Okay, one is down. Please, just die. Just die. Leave me be. After this, I'm not doing the red Jenny caches immediately. I'm going back to Skyhold. It's been a while. Excuse you, dickhead. Excuse you. Bless me. Remember to put that out. Please, just die. Is this guy even losing health? I genuinely can't tell anymore. Yeah, he is. He is. Where the hell are you going? Would you stop? Got up. Do it back. Send us spinny spitting. Him. There we go. Flipping heck. All of this faff. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, what can we get rid of? We can get rid of that. And this. Nothing there. Any grey accessories? Bugger. We can get rid of this. 176, that's pretty good. Here's the thing, I want this for the legs. That's the problem. We can probably get rid of that. And here's the thing, this is really good, but it's grey warden armor, so I'm probably never going to have anyone wear that, but it's unique light armor. I could probably sell it for a decent amount. That's... And here's the thing, it's grey warden armor. Aenor wouldn't just destroy that. Anything here? Oh yeah, Aenor, we picked this up. Forged by the High Keeper of Junei, god of the craft, after the elven homeland's creation in the Dales, this sword passed from the first Emerald Knight, Mathelin, to his squire, Sulan, after the boy saved him in battle. The last Emerald Knight to wield it was Lindarane, who fell in the Second Exalted March's final battle. Very cool. Blade of the Champion. Ooh. Oh, where did we pick that up from? I have no idea. Well, I mean, we can absolutely get rid of that. Anything here? 60. Ooh. Let's see. Cowl? We could probably replace Edge of Vengeance. Yeah, let's do that. That's okay, you can get removed. There you go. And have that. Lovely jubbly. I'm very confused as to why this one is grayed out. Oh, no, he's level 19. Either way, we can destroy it. Yeah, this can also be destroyed. As can this. Okay. There we go. Now, hope, please. Please, no more giants spawn in. That'd be great. I just want to loot stuff. Get the thing. And then go. Is that really such a crime? Pick that up. Quick sticks. Oh, bugger. Can we grab this at least? Okay, we can. Good stuff. Yeah, it seems the giants took out the Red Templars in this area. There we go. Valastalen, Dalish revere Aenor for her tireless work reviving the magical arts of Lost Arlath. There we go. Excellent, nice work. Nice work, but I want this. I want this. I can't say no. I've said this before, it just has to go in my inventory. It just has to go in my inventory and I'll be happy. There we go, that's everything. Aha! Okay, let's leave. Let's leave, we have done everything here, it's all good. We're heading back to Skyhold. We're going back home. We're taking a rest. We're hanging out at the pub. We're getting drinks. We deserve them. After everything we've had to do. Flipping heck. Oh. Aenor she must look damn near shell-shocked. I swear down. I swear down she must, because... Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, that was so much fighting. It was too much fighting.
Your worship.
Hello there. Hello there, random people. Now, first things first. I need to empty my inventory. I can put a load of stuff in storage. Yeah, that can be deposited. Anything purple is getting deposited. Yeah, we can check all of this and let's deposit that shield. I'm never going to use it, but it's not something that Aenor would chuck away. Probably the same with Aenora. I don't think she'd mind one of the humans using it. You know, like Cassandra or Blackwall or, you know, anyone really. If it can be of use, then it should be of use. But, you know, once... Ooh, nice. Yeah, once it has outgrown its usefulness, she wouldn't just sell it. It's going back in the, it's going back in storage. Now, I've been doing a lot of stuff with my inventory. Let's leave that be. I think the most important things are, one, hand in all of the research gubbins that I have in my backpack. And we also need to check out the, whatchamacallit, the war table. It has been a very long time since we checked in at the war table. Hello, Dorian. Now then, it's right here. Take my stuff. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Whee! Yeah, so I am pretty much now gearing up to head off to another main quest. I do want to speak with everyone first. And I know I have a couple of companion quests to hand in. I think I might also go do them before we head out on another main mission. But there's nothing super long that we have to do. Yeah, like I said, a main mission is pretty much imminent. Now then, where was it? It'd be under Inquisition, right? Yeah, Antivan tailoring. Get me a bigger backpack. Thank you. And then, yeah, after that, probably court tailoring. I might get exclusive training, I might not. And I don't really deal with the tempered glass flasks. I don't often need them. Wait a minute. Oh, no, one more potion slot. Excuse me, I will be getting this. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What did we have people doing? Strike a bargain with merchant princes. A bundle of documents, at least 50 pages thick, explains the trade agreement the Inquisition has entered into with the merchant princes of Antiva. Josephine has attached a note. Inquisitor, I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the merchant princes. Here is a duplicate if you wish to review it. I would put aside 3 days and 2 dozen candles. Ambassador Montilier flipping heck. No, I think Aenor would just trust Josephine that she sorted it. It's really not in... You know, Aenor has no idea about any of that. Shadows over Denerim. My Lady Inquisitor. That went far better than I'd expected. To be perfectly honest, the help your people provided led us to 4 spies, one of whom worked in the kitchens, and may have been plotting my assassination. Incontestable proof that this cult and its leaders are enemies of Ferelden. I owe you a great deal, Inquisitor, and hope that my support is meaningful in your opposition to these cretins. Queen Aenor Therin. Also, I apologise if I'm kind of slurring my words slightly. Again, we're gearing up for another heatwave in the UK. I'm not insufferably hot right now, but I can feel it. I can feel it, and I've said this before, when I overheat, my speech just starts to go downhill, unfortunately. And reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Commander, a lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies, because if we're not, we're in trouble. Captain Rylan. Very nice. Excellent. So I'm gonna figure out what missions I'm gonna have my counselors go off on. See you in a bit. Okie doke, and I am back. So first things first, Judgment. The magic used in Redcliffe. I am terribly sorry about that. We just got a knock at the front door. Where was I? Yes. Alexius has been put to work as a magical researcher for the Inquisition. The spell he used in Redcliffe was incredibly complex. Even he doesn't understand all of the theory behind it. But he has confessed it was only possible to cast because the breach has thinned the veil. Alexius can look into applications of the theory for safer use, and the only one taking part in this is Liliana. Alexius has been given all the books and equipment he requires. Let us see if he will prove useful.
Inquisitor.
There you go. Now we are going to head over to Ferelden. Measure Veil Strength. Inquisitor. You have activated a number of the elven artifacts used to detect the magical energies of the Veil. Individually, such readings have been helpful. If we can coordinate, measurements of all the artifacts simultaneously, however, I believe we may be able to uncover rifts that have not even opened yet. I have drafted a proposal for how we might use Inquisition mages across Orlais and Ferelden to activate these artifacts in a coordinated fashion, if you think that it might be useful. Solus. Josephine says, if the Inquisition forces are stretched thin, nobles in the area will happily ensure the safety of our mages. And Cullen says, I can deploy soldiers with the mages to ensure their safety. Again, I think Aenor, she doesn't want the Inquisition to be viewed as this group that's just like, okay, we want a handout, we're too lazy to deal with shit, like, can you do it? So, like, if Cullen is saying that we can spare the soldiers, then we're gonna do it ourselves.
All right.
And finally... Okay, a crew of adventurers. A report in Liliana's hand. Sutherland's company have made a request for further expeditions to bolster Inquisition coffers. He seems driven to match the investment made in the group thus far. The goal is rambling, but has potential. A small group is certainly better suited to ferreting out whatever misplaced city, horror-filled tomb, or borderland borderland keep he's looking to scout. I completely misread that final sentence, pardon me. Cullen says commit to recovery. Best to let them work, not get soldiers in their way. Liliana says they'll have the contacts to do the work they're good at. And Josephine says they'll have passage where they need it. The rest is rightfully up to them. There we go.
Inquisitor.
We can make their journey a little bit easier, but if they're competent, let them go to it. Alrighty then. Excellent. Let me go back to my timer. Okie doke. Now then, let's see. Oh, flippin' heck. Aight. Okay, good stuff. I'm inclined to talk to people first. We can sort out our inventory last. Then we'll finish off with the few miscellaneous bits and bats that we have left. And then we will be heading to the Imperial Palace. We do have a ball to attend to, after all.
Yes.
I had more personal questions. Yeah. Liliana and Josephine do seem to have a past together. What's going on with that?
You haven't really gone into detail about how you know Liliana.
We met... let me think. We met the last few years of my schooling, but we became friends after I became ambassador to Olay. It seems terrifyingly long ago now.
And what prompted the reunion?
How exactly did you and Liliana reconnect in the Inquisition?
I discovered my family had been overcharging a merchant we traded with for months. Our name carries a great deal of trust in Antiva. I spent weeks arranging a string of favors as suitable recompense. Apparently satisfied, the merchant extended me an invitation to her estate. Liliana greeted me in place of the merchant.
Ah, yep, that does sound like her. A clever way to test you. She overcomplicates things. I mean, it was a test. It was a test to see if she'd be, the right fit as diplomat for the Inquisition. It may sound overcomplicated, but, Liliana couldn't go off her gut. She needed to know, is this still the same trustworthy young woman that I remember? We need to test that. Yeah, it does sound like her.
I assumed there was more to it than a strange way to say hello.
It was a test of sorts. Liliana claimed she needed someone of painful integrity for the Inquisition. I accepted, once she finally explained what it was.
Do you remain close?
Yes, but she's grown so much more distant than the outgoing woman I met in Badroyo. Liliana used to wander the Orlesian courts, singing the sweetest songs, charming the greatest wits. Now she collects secrets and takes risks that would make empires tremble. I worry, but she will not hear it.
Fuck Justinia, man. Fuck her. I love Liliana so much, and Justinia really fucked her up. She really did, and I know that Justinia had good intentions, but that makes it so much worse. That makes it so much worse, in my opinion. I can't really hate someone that's like, oh, I'm an evil bastard. Yeah, I don't give a shit about anyone. A puppy, kick it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't see what's wrong with that. Like, they have no moral compass. They're doing whatever the hell they want. I'm not saying that like it makes it any better, but I find someone who is a genuinely good person, who is doing the vilest things, who is like making someone's life a living hell, but they know it's wrong, but they keep on doing that anyway. I find that so much worse than someone who is just like, I'm completely apathetic when it comes to other people. I do not care about other people's suffering. I am going to use people as I see fit. And if you don't like that, tough titties. Like, I'm not saying that is better, but someone who knows they're doing wrong should know better. The person who doesn't care doesn't. I hope I'm making sense there. Justinia had good intentions. It doesn't make it better, though.
Does Leliana confide in you?
She enjoys revisiting our more disastrous adventures. Leliana used to concoct the most ridiculous plans. Run if you ever see her with a twine ball, a measuring stick, and a handkerchief.
I would love to know that story. I would love to know that story.
Where were you raised, Josephine?
I was born in Antiva City, but when I turned 15, Mother declared I'd attend finishing school in Val Royaux. But I bowled into her skirts the day I had to leave.
Yeah. That's too funny. No, that's sad. She didn't want to leave her family behind.
You must have missed her terribly.
I did. And she was most unsympathetic to my wailing. But my mother only wanted the best for me. Living in Orlais was an education in itself.
What did you learn at this finishing school in Val Royaux?
Among other things, mathematics, rhetoric, poetry, history, logic, and a great deal of etiquette. I still remember Madame Veventir's switch on my knuckles when I forgot the basic tenets of Nevaran dining customs. For a dowager approaching her 80th year, she had quite the arm.
Old women and nuns. Old women and nuns, the most unlikely of people, but they can properly have a go when they've got like a ruler or a switch in their hands.
How did the younger you like Val Royaux when you arrived?
Have you ever stepped into a new city and felt the buildings couldn't possibly be real? Well, that was Val Royaux to me. So beautifully foreign. I gaped at its spires for months.
I mean, I think Aenor gets that perfectly, given that she's a Dalish elf, and I mean, yeah, she spent more time in cities than the other members of her clan because she would go into Wycombe to visit her mother's side of the family, but I guarantee Wycombe isn't as grand as Val Royaux. Like, I think Aenor would understand Josephine perfectly when she describes Val Royaux being so beautiful that it couldn't possibly exist. Is there nothing like that in Antiva?
Does Antiva City have nothing that compares to Val Royaux?
Antiva City is a jewel among the capitals. But I did not appreciate that before I traveled. There are multitudes of places I'd like to see. Saharan, the Anderfells, whatever lies past the Amaranthine Ocean.
I think that's quite a common thing. Until you travel, you never quite really appreciate what you have in your hometown, home city, homeland, whatever. Yeah, thanks for the chat, Josie.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
I love her so much. I love her so damn much. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just see. Cutscene?
Yes.
Okay, no, bye.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Indeed. Now then, Varric. Varric. Talk to me, Varric. You doing okay, bud?
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Wahey. I have questions about Hawk.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Apparently I don't.
Carry on.
No.
Good for you, your inquisitorialness.
What? Game, are you alright? This should have disappeared. Yeah, Varric treats us like he doesn't believe we're the Herald, but then he says stuff and I'm like, I think Aenor would want to know his opinion on this.
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I mean... Aenor she'd be far more on the side of it's just really dodgy luck. Like, it is the most unfortunate luck possible.
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
That's such a good line. And it's such a Varric line, too. There's no reason to believe could be both. Are those my only options? Well, it's between these two. Because in Aenor's opinion, no, there is no chance that it's both. Because there is no chance that it's Andraste. Like, I've said this before, I'll say it again. In Aenor's opinion, it was just random chance. She happened to be in the right place at the right time. Or the wrong place at the wrong time, you know. The thing that people saw in the Fade, it could have been a spirit. It could have been a rock that was vaguely human-shaped. And, you know, people... Like, when you look through a rift, everything kind of gets a little bit distorted. So maybe people saw that rock and thought, oh, it's a woman, it's a woman. Like, there are multiple other explanations. Here's my problem. I don't know if this is... There's no reason to believe it was Andraste, or there's no reason to believe in Andraste. I'm gonna hope this is the former, because I've said this before. I think Aenor is putting her foot down with her companions. With the general populace, she's willing to smile and play pretend, because there are a bunch of people who desperately want that to be true. And if they knew that she didn't believe it was true, then they'd be extremely disappointed. They'd be downtrodden, downcast, and, you know, we need hope at a time like this. We need everyone to be hopeful. But with her companions, I think she's putting her foot down and saying, no, I'm not Andraste's herald. I'm not going to be... I don't want you speaking to me like that.
That's not a reason to believe in me. It might actually be the opposite.
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
Oh, so I have divine bad luck. I'm not the chosen one. I see your point. Yeah, no, I'm not a chosen one.
Varric, it's just a coincidence. It's not destiny. I'm not some chosen one.
You can keep saying that. Meanwhile, I'm going to stand watch in case it starts raining cows or something.
And I just realized I never started my timer going. After I left the war table room. Oops, we'll just see how long this episode ends up being.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Oh, I always have more questions, and these ones are personal.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Again, apparently not.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
I'm gonna assume more questions are gonna pop up in those brackets.
Something you wanted to talk about?
You know, we're gonna get more Hawk questions and more personal questions further on down the line. I just dinged my mic. My apologies if you heard that. Yeah, I'm gonna assume we're gonna get more of these later on down the line, and that's why they're not disappearing.
I want to know more about Red Lyrium.
I'll tell you what I can.
Okay. Nope.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Well, at least we had a little chat with Varric. It was only a little chat, but I'll take that. It's better than nothing.
Venon.
Hello. Yeah, tell me about your journeys.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Well, hey, tell me about some old ruins.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found the ruin of Barandur, a lost Tevinter city buried deep beneath a dead and barren wasteland. Volcanic ash had sealed it tight. In one dark moment, every living creature in the city seared and smothered. They were statues in the ashes, like a mold made to recall the lost.
Sounds a little bit like Pompeii. I've been there. I would highly recommend going and checking it out. It is quite beautiful. I remember one area in particular has like I said a bunch of body, not like I said, but like Solus said. You know, a bunch of the bodies all frozen in time. You can't really see anything because they're you know they're caked in, you know, the remnants of the volcanic explosion, but it, like, you can make out their poses, you can make out people clinging to each other with their final moments. It is incredibly sad and incredibly beautiful.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I met a friendly spirit who observed the dreams of village girls as love first blossomed in their adolescence. With subtlety, she steered them all to village boys with gentle hearts, who would return their love with gentle kindness. The matchmaker, so I called her. That small village never knew its luck.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a savage human horde go marching toward the battlefront. They sang a soldier's hymn to keep formation. The primal music shook the ground. These savage, unwashed warriors carried harmonies no chantry choirs mastered. Though their cause was all but hopeless, they sang songs that made the spirits weep.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
Now that is actually a conversation you can have with Solus multiple times.
My heart.
It hurts. Yeah, as you can see, that option is back, and each time you ask, he will tell a new story, and some of them are very, very good. We're not gonna exhaust them all in one sitting. We'll come back. I can't remember if I've asked this or not.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. It spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Tevinter.
I guess I must have.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
Indeed. Now then, Dorian, buddy. I kinda don't think Dorian will have... Flippin' heck. Oh. There's something going on up there. Excuse me? Pardon? Oh, I'll go investigate that in a minute.
Questions.
Yeah, nothing for Dorian.
I should go.
As you wish.
I feel like I've asked Fiona everything last time around. Vivienne, anything new?
How may I help you?
Yeah, it's... everyone's kind of running out of dialogue. We need to get to the next main quest. Everyone is saying, come on. Hurry up, Callista. It's go time. In a minute, I say. In a minute. I like to go slowly.
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
Whether Cowl is a spirit or a demon is irrelevant. Neither can be trusted, my dear. Remember that.
I mean... I understand the point she's trying to make. I do. But still, Cole is my adopted son, and I love him. But Liliana, is everything okay?
Inquisitor?
And it's still just the are you boning Justinia, were you? Were you a couple? We're not gonna ask it.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay, good stuff. Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay, and Whee! Oh, we completely missed the tip. I mean, we were close. We were close-ish to it, kind of. Ooh. Game, you stuttered. I'm going to assume you're okay. Now then, Cullen. Hello, I have something for you.
The smugglers we interrogated gave up the Red Templar's main source of red lyrium, Inquisitor. It's located in the Dales, near a town called Sarnia. Destroying the mine there will cripple Samson's operations.
Well done, and him too. It's about time we did. Yeah, good work, Cullen.
Excellent work, Commander. I'll investigate the mine.
Destroying the Red Templar's source of lyrium will be a loss Samson won't soon forget.
Nice. Excellent.
Did you need something?
Are you with anyone? No. Is there anything going on that I should know about?
Is there anything I should know?
Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
I'm afraid I do not. Sarah is as much a mystery to me as she is to you.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Alrighty then, let's head this way first. Blackwall. Whee! I love doing that. I love doing that. It's dumb, I know, but I don't care.
Inquisitor.
Oh, hey, Fairbanks.
Just handed some intelligence to the spy master.
Okay, good stuff. You do you, and there's Lord Chance, sir. I see you're not still being racist. Good job, sir. And buddy.
Inquisitor?
Any thoughts on the Inquisition?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Flippin' heck. I can't remember if... Let's see what he has to say.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Last time we dined, Sarah put away 12 potatoes, an entire roast duck, and 4 different tarts. I'm not sure where any of it goes.
Hey, she's hungry. Let her eat. Let her eat.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the best and the worst of humanity, and I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
I think Aenor would too.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Blackwall always sounds so salty when he says that line, and I'm really not too sure why. Are you okay, bud? I'm gonna assume he is. I'm gonna assume that Aenor hasn't done anything that would piss him off too much. Now then, Cassandra.
Inquisitor.
Yeah. Hello there. I don't think she'll have anything to say either, but it's always good to check.
It's good to see you.
And it's good to see you too.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems, a Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
Just because Dorian is from Tevinter, that is no reason to distrust him.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Cassandra, she's been spending too much time in Orlais. I swear down, she's been spending too much time in Orlais, and their fondness for casual racism, it's rubbing off on you, Cassandra.
Hey boss, how are you?
Tell me about your troops.
I'd like to hear more about the charges.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
How did you start? You must have crazy stories. Your group is diverse, and tell me about Krem. And yeah, from the top, how did you get started?
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
What about Fisher?
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
Yeah, you must have some crazy stories. You must have. I mean, Krem's been telling us, and, you know, he's told us about the thing with the spiders. There was something about squirrels, drowning some guys, like... And any more?
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even went giant baiting once.
Giant baiting?
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does. And we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
That was actually your plan, to let a giant chase you?
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay, though. We still got paid.
I love that. Just, oh, it was okay, because we still got paid. Oh, never changeable. Never change.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
And tell me about Krem.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard-ass. He's good for that.
I love Krem. Excuse you. He isn't a her, he's a him. He's Krem. Yeah, the fact that he's a Tevinter isn't a problem.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah.
But you hate the Vint.
Sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people, it's too much work to hate them one by one.
Fair dues. I don't think Aenor would ask this. There are certain characters who are slightly more naive or more judgmental who I could see asking this, but not Aenor. Aenor is very much a, like, hey, you tell me you're a dude. Like, I don't care. Like, again, that sounds harsh saying I don't care what's going on with you, but like it's none of her business. Just like, you know, like, oh well, Liliana and Justinia fucking, who cares? Who cares? That doesn't affect Aenor. Why would she ask a deeply personal question? What does it matter what's going on in Krem's trousers? Like, why should we care about that? Like, as long as Krem is useful and happy and he's living his best life, what does it matter? And I don't think Aenor would suddenly view Krem differently now that she knows that he's trans, so I don't think she'd ask this.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Rightio, and with that, my timer says I'm out of time. I don't actually know how long I've been going for, but hopefully it was around 30 minutes. In the next episode, we're going to go have a talk with Sarah and Cowl, and then I think, like I said, I did have a couple of quests that we have still got to complete, so I think we might be doing Dorian's personal quest in the next episode. But until then, Please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.